What's going on out there in YouTube land and Rumble land? How's everybody doing? Well, we might as well say it is the official start to Mercury retrograde in Leo. And trust me, it's already showing its ass. Especially with tech. Especially with tech. Oh my god. But anyway, I digress. So let's see. We know what's going to happen, or we have an idea of what we're in for. So let's do something a little different. Instead of me just let's set an intention. Let's go what? Let's see what's going to happen within the next week of this retrograde. Because, just sitting here slinging cards, you got to make it interesting a little bit. 11 or 111 on the clock. As always, thanks for the likes, shares, subs, views, donations, all that fun stuff. Appreciate it all. It all helps. 120 or 0123 on the clock. Everything helps. We're slowly growing. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes consistency. Like I tell people, I upload, between 5 to 7 days a week, if I can. Oh. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's pulling through everything, getting shit done, figuring shit out, all that fun stuff. Knight of Swords. What are we moving towards? Are we... Well, we could be moving towards a lot. Let's go one more shuffle. Then we'll start. What do we got? Strength. So we have the Knight of Wands and we have Strength. Very, very, very cool. You have the strength to move forward, and you know this, so you have the strength to move forward, and there's the Eight of Pentacles. You've done the work. 313 on the clock. You've done the work, and you're doing the work. It's not an and or. It's you've done the work to get to this point. Now you're doing the work to move on. So, hey, that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. I think that's what this retrograde, that's what this retrograde is going to be. Now you're sitting here, now you're looking, you're figuring shit out. It's a Four of Swords, which in theory means rest, but with the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom, it's more of that you being vulnerable, you sitting there, you're not really doing a lot of moving since you're being grounded with that card by the Queen of Pentacles. It's more you're just kind of like start talking to this person, start talking to this person. Like me, today I have an actual meeting today at 10 in regards to the stuff that I'm doing for myself behind the scenes. So, you're slowly starting to get the red tape done. 444 on the clock. You're starting to see the red tape. You're starting to figure this shit out. The Empress. Yeah, you're legitimately starting. You're You're showing people what you need, how to do it. You're gonna start in in other shit as well. So, because you have the Empress and then you have two people. One person's got their head down, one person's got Nine of Wands. One person's got their head down, one person's sitting up there thanking them. So what that tells me is that you're starting to step more into your fire. You're starting to step more into, you're showing people 555 on the clock. You're showing people that, guess what? You can count me out all you want to, but guess what? I had the last laugh. The Four of Wands and the Three of Wands. Yeah, you had the last laugh because guess what? Because you're doing all this right here. Didn't these two cards come out the other day? It was a day or two ago. I remember that. But yeah, you're sitting there. You're moving. You're on your own path, and you understand this. We understand this. I should say. I just got corrected. We understand this. The Chariot legitimately just did a flip and landed on the Four of Wands. Legitimately. Yeah, movement. You're going down your path. All this healing, all this self-love, you're getting ready to be released. Legitimately, you're getting ready to be released. That door is getting ready to be opened. You're getting ready to sit here and be given opportunities. Now they may be small, but you don't want the big ones first. Work your way up. Yeah, you don't want anything small. I mean, you don't want anything, Eight of Wands was flipped over. Yeah, movement, communication. Yeah, you're legitimately running towards whatever this is, which I can wholeheartedly say that right there resonates with me. Yeah, because you've accepted duality. Give me 1 second, peeps. Sorry about that. Mother Nature called on line 1. Too much coffee, like always. But yeah, no, you're running towards... Yeah. You're running towards... You have your truth, your knowledge, which is fine. But the page is here because, guess what? You're having to... I don't want to say... Yeah, you're on your way to your 10 of Cups. I don't want to say you're having to relearn because it's not really relearning by any means. We have 9 cards on the board. 333. So if you've been seeing 333, this could be confirmation for you. I know I've been seeing 333. But yeah, no, you're sitting there, you're understanding on a different level. You're understanding that you're going to have to show vulnerability. You're going to have to practice boundaries. You're going to have to do this. You're going to have to do that. What the hell is this one flipped over? What do we got over here flipped over? Hold on. We got technical difficulties here. We got technical difficulties here. Hold on. What do we got here? Okay. We have the Knight of Swords over the Four of Swords. We have the King or the Page of Cups over the Empress. We have the Ace of Swords over the Nine of Wands. And we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse in between the Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups. So translation. You're moving lightning fast. Don't worry about the direction in this aspect of it, okay? You're moving lightning fast. You're catching on to concepts. It's facing backwards because you're having to, in essence, like I say here on my channel, you have to go back to the very back of the room, go in the file cabinet, open up the drawers, look at the fucking files, look at all the intel, and figure out, make sure your game is on point. Nothing wrong with that. 11:11 on the clock. Page of Cups over the Empress. Okay, we all know we can love ourselves in our own little humble abode when it's just us. It's like my neighbor, the one I'm always talking about. I was helping him out when I was at the shelter because he wanted me to be his sponsor. I was like, are you sure about this? Because I'm not 11:44 on the clock. I'm not. You're going to give me permission to be the world's biggest dick to you? You don't want to go down that road, trust me. Well, he found out real quick that I don't play. So, literally, you're finding out real quick that it's one thing to sit here and do your own thing with nobody around because, we're most likely loners and everything else like that, which is fine. It is what it is. You have to embrace that. You have to become your own best friend. But now we're having to be around people, and now we're having to express ourselves to our truest form, regardless if we piss somebody off or not. We're just going to have to deal with it. That's just the way the world works. And then the Nine of Wands with the Aces, what that say? You're standing here with your truth. There's nothing for you to hold on to. At all. At all. Everything that has happened to you has happened for you. Wheel of Fortune, what did I say? You're starting a new cycle. Starting a new cycle. Two of Pentacles. Why are some of you sitting here and wondering? Because that's what I'm getting. If you want to move forward, you have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to move forward. You can't sit here and do nothing and then get pissed off because nobody knows. I've been down that road myself. So, you have to sit there and you have to do what's best for you. Seriously. You have to do what's best for you. What do we got here? We got the Moon. Okay, over the Four of Wands. You're going down the smoky trail. The Knight of Wands. Over the over the Three of Wands. But whatever is coming in fast. The Chariot has the Empress. Once again, all this is happening because you're loving you. I'm loving me. Joe's loving Joe. Barbara's loving Barbara. You realize that you're thankful for what you do have. You're not worried about what you don't have because you know what you don't have will come in time and you're not even worried about it. Where I just said, I didn't even see the other card that came out until just now. You're not worried about what You know what you have. You're not even focused on what you've lost. You're looking at what you've lost simply because, and look at that, the leverage is on the bottom of the deck. You're looking at what you lost because you have to look at what you lost in order to learn what you're doing. Yeah, you're loving yourself and you're giving yourself this new beginning. Literally. That's exactly what's going on. This the Seven of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles above it. You're doing your own work and you're bringing your own self out of the cold. You're just like, I'm done with this shit. I'm so done with it. Plain and simple. I don't care. You're making the decisions that go for your highest good. Look at that. What did I just say? You're making decisions that's going for your highest good. I mean, seriously. You're talking to people, but the people that you're talking to, you're telling them what's going on, and you're showing them that you're ready for anything that they want to throw at you. The Hermit. Yeah, no, I don't think it's so much that you're looking at it with a fine-tooth comb. I think it's just because you're just going to naturally be... You're a natural skeptic. You're naturally going to sit there and tread carefully until you read whatever's going on, until you feel comfortable and you feel like you can open yourself up and become vulnerable. You know? This one's been coming out damn near daily. Lovers. You're loving yourself. And you're looking at the opportunity that's coming right up for you. Gee, look at that. We got the Eight of Swords in reverse. We got the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Strength in the upright. The Magician in the upright. You're legitimately figuring your Ten of Pentacles out. Figuring out what you have to do. And you're manifesting it because you know you have the strength. You've already been through the Ten of Wands. You're done with that shit. You're looking at the offer that is coming in for stability. The communication. The positiveness on you. You're standing in your truth because you're having a new beginning. And you're literally making the choice of not being breadcrumb, but being and remaining balanced. I mean, hell, look at that. You've already made your decision right there. You got the knowledge. You already know what's going on. You just got to wait for that opportunity to show up. And look, it's coming. You're going into your Ten of Cups. So, congratulations. Just keep an eye out. Make sure, it's one thing to sit there and be skeptical, but follow your gut. Know the people that you're talking to. Understand if they're trying to help you or if they're trying to do this. Stand your ground. Don't be a dick, but be like, hey, dude, that was... Tone it down just a couple notches there. 1911 just passed, so But yeah, no, looks pretty good. Looks pretty decent. You're figuring stuff out. You're moving forward. Small steps. Small steps wins this race, always and forever. So, till next time, people. Namaste.